complete. So what's going to happen tonight? Yeah, for this week and probably for every broadcast I do this month, we're going to be doing setup training for me, basically. And as I said to some of my team today, streaming is a long haul if you want to build up an audience. I mean, there are obviously some people that stream for years just playing a game without adding much to it or something, and they find that within a year or so they still don't have any viewers, and they wonder why. And I've listened to a lot of the successful streamers' advice, and I take it on board. You've got to add something unique and interesting. So it's not just that I'm going to be streaming and hoping after doing the grind and putting in the effort that it's going to be a stream that attracts a sizable audience. But I think there's enough content that we have planned that it will be interesting to an audience, because your Musitude is super unique and awesome. But at the same time, you need to put in the time and need to put in the regularity, and also need to constantly create content for other social media. So yeah, now that we've gotten it down and figured out how to do streaming on Twitch and the other platforms we're streaming on, yeah, I think we're getting there. So we'll be adding more social media, especially on YouTube, but probably on some Instagram videos as well as posts on the other social media. Actually, we're going to have 3 YouTube channels. How crazy is that? So basically, the reason why we're going to have 3 YouTube channels is because if you go to our main YouTube channel, I think it's YouTube/Musitude, you'll find just produced videos that we have on there. Those are videos that it's going to take some time for us to make, and we're going to have to come up with a concept, think of an idea, and they'll come less often. But then the streaming I'm doing, which currently will be saved on the YouTube channel, obviously if I stream every day 1 hour or 2 or 3 or 4 hours or whatever it is, what's going to happen over time is all those videos that we make as special productions, they're going to get completely buried in all the stream VODs that get saved on our YouTube channel. So I don't want people to just go to our YouTube channel and just see wall after wall of VODs, because let's be honest, people don't usually watch VODs as much as they watch it live. So we're creating a second YouTube channel, which we will transfer our streaming over to. So we'll be streaming to that one, and then obviously the VODs will be all saved on that one. So we'll have a Musitude 2 YouTube channel for streaming. The main Musitude channel will stay as it is, where we put produced videos on there and hopefully build up a collection there. But we're actually going to create a third YouTube channel, because there are some YouTube channels. There's a really great one called The Great Repertoire, and he basically shows traditional sheet music, and he or she plays the piano to them. And it's been going for about 8 years and got some good views on some of the videos in terms of numbers, but hasn't been any content added for a year. So I don't know if the person got sick or retired or passed away or whatever. But so the concept of that channel is there's no commentary, there's nothing produced. It's just the screen and a tracker showing you where the piano part is. So in our case, we'll start uploading videos to that. It will be the screen, the Musitude screen, and it will be the sorry, I'm just gonna. The Twitch preview one is looking weird. So yeah, that one will be. I'll go to the YouTube one. So that will be just a screen with the Musitude notation and a video of the hands on the piano. There won't be any commentary or anything. And so we'll just start filling that up. And again, if we added loads and loads of those onto the main YouTube channel, it would just end up clogging. I don't want to use the word clogging because it sounds like with content that's not. Actually, I should have this camera down like that. That's why. Now I remember what I did wrong. Upload that a little bit. Yeah. So that YouTube channel will have just the play videos. So 3 YouTube channels are planned. Coolio. I'm just gonna refresh YouTube on my other screen. Yeah, it's showing that we're live. Actually, I should have this camera down like that. I'll put the. Alrighty. As you can see on my left, your right, there's the Musitude sign. I had to actually lower it down. It's interesting, the pole on the back that supports it, it breaks into 3 like a not a nunchuck, what do they call that Japanese one that breaks into 3 martial arts? Rattan, I think it's called. And they used to be used for beating grain. And in Okinawa, weapons were outlawed. So anyway, that's just a martial arts history lesson. So yeah, so this thing here, I was able to lower it to 2/3 length because it was cutting the sign off. That's pretty cool. And I don't know what to do about this mirror behind me. I've just hung a blanket over it for now, but it's a dark blue blanket, so it looks pretty good. And on this side, there's glass cupboard doors. But what happens is, if I move this out of the way, my Dyson, my Dyson box, it makes it so the light reflects, which I don't like. So until I get a proper screen to block that off, oh, now I've got to adjust it. OCD. Oh, wrong way. Yeah. So yeah, getting everything set up. Although I shouldn't stress out because I'm looking for a new place, and so one room will be a dedicated studio. Anyway, I'll just accidentally put some merch in front of the camera there, just to, not for sale yet. Yeah, if you're on the live stream, come and say hello. So that's some of the plans for the YouTube channel and for the other social media. And when I first started streaming on Twitch, I got a lot of training from our awesome team member Ross, but it would still take me a long time to check through everything. But now when I set up, it's really quick, so it's less stressful, and it also enables me to concentrate more on the concept of doing the content for the broadcasts rather than just making sure I've got all the technical things right. I'll still make some mistakes. Like the other day I was streaming the wrong screen. I was streaming this. I've got a screen with all the setup software. I was streaming that screen for about 5 minutes before I realized. So then I realized that when you have your OBS, I use Streamlabs OBS, you've got to have it open on a sizable enough screen so that you can tell if something's wrong. But I didn't, and that's why I spent 5 minutes streaming wrong screen. I wonder if can I get rid of that chat window? Yes, I can. Big that up. Nice. All right, now it's even bigger. So yeah, when I talk to the screen, when I talk to the camera, to the viewers, I just press this number keypad 2 and it bigs up my thing. I could have had it so it made it full screen, but then it's just a geezer talking to the camera. I just wanted to have it like this, so it's bigger, but it's also showing some part of the website to give people a clue what it's about if they just happen to drop by. And if I press number keypad 3, sometimes I might want to demonstrate some technique, some playing technique. And I'm looking for a replacement keyboard because this one is a black shiny one. It absorbs too much light, so it just looks like it's not clear what keys are being pressed, I think. So I'm looking for some. There are some which design I really like, and I want a wireless one. And then there's others which I like a little bit, and they have illuminated keys. I'd like to get one of those illuminated ones where just when you press the key lights up. I thought that would look cool. But I don't want it to look too tacky for the videos I'm going to make or the streaming. So it's I'm just going to take some time. But for now, I'm using this keyboard, which I've been using for years. It's a Microsoft wireless one that comes with a mouse. And yeah, I actually pulled this mouse out of a cupboard after not using it for 2 or 3 years. And I was like, oh no, where's the dongle? Can't find it. I have to throw this thing away. I almost threw it away. But then I realized it's the same dongle I'm using for the keyboard. So that was a lucky find. And yeah, this keyboard's also got some scratches on the, can you see them on the J and F key? Some scratches because actually I've been using it so long I wore out the little bumps that tell your fingers where they should be. So I got a pair of scissors and gouged a scratch-a-rooney. All right, so the other screen I can do is I can make both of them slightly bigger. I'm not sure if I'll want to. And then the other screen I can do is just show you the full screen of the website. And then you won't be able to hear me because this will cut the mic out, but I'll show you starting soon and be right back. There. So, but this is the screen I'll be using